Good day, everyone. We are the actors of
Pride
and Prejudice. I am Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy.
I'm Elizabeth Bennett.
In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you of how ardently I admire you and I love you.
In such cases as this, it is the established mode to express a sense of obligation for the sentiments above. However, in equality they may be returned. It is unnatural that obligation should be felt, and if I could feel gratitude, I would now thank you, but I cannot. I have never desired the good opinion, and you have certainly disowned it most unwillingly. I am sorry to have occasioned pain to anyone. It has been most unconsciously done. However, and I hope will be of short duration, the feelings which you tell me have long prevented the acknowledgement of your regard can have the little difficulty in overcoming it after the explanation.
And this is all the reply which I am to have the honor of expecting. I might perhaps wish to be informed why, with so little endeavor of stability, I am thus rejected, but it's of small importance.
On what do you think that any consideration would tempt me to accept the man who has been the means of ruining perhaps forever the happiness of a most beloved sister? I have every reason in the world to think ill of you. No motive can excuse the unjust and ungenerous part you acted there. You dare not, you cannot deny, that you have been the principal, if not the only means of dividing them from each other, of opposing of one of the center of the world for caprice and instability, and the other to its duration for disappointed hopes, and involving them both of misery of the acutest kind. Can you deny that you have done it?
I have no wish of denying that I did everything in my power to separate friend from your sister, or that I rejoice in my success. Towards him, I have been kinder than towards myself.
But it is not merely this affair in which my dislike is founded. Long before it had taken place, my opinion of you was decided. Your character was unfolded in the recital which I received many months ago from Mr. Wickham. On this subject, what can you have to say? In what imaginary act of friendship can you here defend yourself? Or under what misinterpretation can you here imposed upon others?
You take a nigger interest in the gentleman's concerns? Who that knows what else misfortunes have been can help feeling an interest in him? His misfortunes? Yes, his misfortunes have been a great indeed.
And of your inflection, you have reduced him to present state of poverty, comparative poverty. You have withheld the advantages which you must know to have been designed for him. You have deprived the best years of his life of that independence which has no less his due to his desert. You have done all this, and yet you can treat the mention of his misfortune with contempt and ridicule.
Could you expect me to rejoice in the inferiority of your connections? To congratulate myself on the whole of our relations, whose condition in life so decidedly beneath my own?
You are mistaken, Mr. Darcy, if you suppose that the mode of your declaration affected me in any other way than as it spared the concern which I might have felt in refusing you. Had you behaved in a more gentlemanlike manner, you could not have made the offer of your hands in any possible way that you would have tempted me to accept it. From the very beginning, from the very first moment, I may almost say of my acquaintance with you, your manners impressing me with the false belief of your arrogance. Your conceit and your selfish disdain of the feelings of others were such as to form the groundwork of disapprobation on which succeeding events have built so immovable a dislike, and I had not known you a month before. I felt that you were the last man in the world whom I could ever be prevailed on to marry.
I've said quite enough, madam. I perfectly comprehend your feelings and have now only to be ashamed of what my own have been. Forgive me for having taken up so much of your time, and accept my best wishes for your health and happiness.